Hey everybody, this is Jen. Welcome to the homestead and welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to give you an update on my health journey. For you guys who've been following me for a while, you know I've been dealing with some things that come and go. But if you're new here, this might be shocking to you, I don't know. So, follow me along right here on Garden Jen's journey. Alright, so I'm sitting in my greenhouse. I don't know if you can see it, but there's some plants behind me, and those are actually my hops vines, the ones that have infiltrated my greenhouse. I have a huge hops vine that goes alongside the greenhouse on an arbor. If I can get a picture in, I will try to insert a picture. But anyways, hops grows everywhere once it gets going. So yes, it is actually coming to my greenhouse. And it does stick to people. There's actually a flower up here somewhere. I can't see it because you can't see it because it's out of frame. But anyway, don't run into a hops vine. It's very itchy, like running into any thorny bush. But the hops that I get from it are very wonderful for the medicinal purposes I use them for. Anyways, so the crux of this video, as you guys know, I've been dealing with quite a few health issues throughout the years. That's part of the journey here on this channel, is just how I deal with different health issues that plague me. You know, with the fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue syndrome, vestibular migraines, trying to think of the other ones. My mind's going kind of foggy right now because that's one of the things I'm dealing with. You know, I have some other issues, IBS, and just some things that I've been really dealing with throughout my adult life, and over the past basically 9 years has been the bulk of the chronic health issues I've been dealing with. But if you've been watching my channel and you've been watching the news and things like that, you know that we've been dealing with a lot of the smog from the Canadian wildfires that's come down into Michigan. And, you know, it's come down into other parts of the country. And there's a lot of people who are sick because of these wildfires. There's other wildfires in the country as well, but they don't seem to be blowing this way. But I know that the people that live near those other wildfires, it's not good to be breathing in all that smoke. You know, we're not just talking about smoke from trees burning, but you got houses burning, buildings burning. You know, there's lots and lots of chemicals in the air from these fires. And it just, with the amount of smoke that we are breathing in, quite a few people are succumbing to the results of breathing in this toxic smoke. And I am no different. I've been struggling probably for the past 2.5 months, 3 months. I don't know when the first smog started drifting our way. I don't know. I've lost track of time. It's hard to remember things. I have brain fog like nobody's business. It's hard for me to find my thoughts because my brain is just so slow. Yeah, but anyway, One of the things I've been dealing with lately that is really noticeable, I should say, is I've been having problems with my heart. I've been noticing that I've been really, really exhausted. Like really exhausted. Just trying to stand up and go take a shower takes all my energy. It's worse than the typical fibro that I was dealing with for a long time. And my fibro actually got better. I wasn't so tired and in so much pain. It was getting better. But this it takes the cake. I'm just sitting here talking with you guys right now. I'm trying not to fall asleep. It's taking everything I have. But I wanted to share with you guys, you know, what's going on, because I haven't done videos as frequently as I used to. And this is why. Today, I guess the air quality index, as far as dangerous levels, is really high again. The heat index is really high. I think it's 90 degrees here. And so with those two things combined, it's very dangerous for me to actually be out here in this air. But my inside of the house isn't much better just because all of our windows are open. You know, that's how we get fresh air. We don't have an AC unit or anything. So in order to get air circulation, we have to have the windows open. So inside or outside doesn't matter. I'm still breathing this air. So anyways, about a week ago, I had gone up camping, and it was wonderful time up there. It was a ministerial retreat type thing. It was part of my church retreat that I was kind of in charge of. And on Saturday, I was just really exhausted. Just kind of like you see me now, just really exhausted. Took a lot of energy just to think, to form thoughts, to, yeah. And I was talking with a friend of mine who happens to be a doctor, a very respected doctor. And they were just watching me, you know, having conversation and stuff. And she was concerned of what my underlying issue might be. And she had named it and said that, hey, you know, I would like you to get into your doctor as soon as you can, get a full blood panel done and things like that, because I'm very concerned that you are dealing with something that is quite serious. It's like, okay. I said, I don't have insurance anymore. I lost my insurance. So I told her, I don't know how I'm going to get this done. You know, I don't have insurance to go see a doctor to get all the tests done. Here in the U.S., we don't have common health care like some of the other countries do. So if you don't have insurance, you can't get health care unless you find a way to be able to pay for it. And some healthcare facilities do offer, you know, payment plans and things like that, but some expect you to pay as soon as you're right there at the door. It's just the way that private healthcare and private insurance happens here in the United States. And it's sad. It really is sad that it has to be that way. That people who really need services are denied because they don't have a way to pay for it. So anyways, that was last week. And then this past Thursday, just a couple days ago from when I'm filming this video, I noticed palpitations in my heart. I could really feel my heartbeat. I mean, it was very, very loud, if you want to call it that. I thought my chest was going to explode with how hard my heart was beating. But that wasn't the only thing I noticed. I noticed it was skipping beats, and it was skipping them pretty regularly. It would go really slow and hard, skip a beat, and then go really fast. And this pattern just continued. And I went and I laid down because I was so tired. So tired. And I told my husband about it. He didn't seem too concerned. Thought I was just stressing, that I just had anxiety. And so, I just went to bed because that's all I could do. My husband wasn't going to take me to the hospital because he didn't think there was a problem. He just said, you're having an anxiety attack, just go to sleep. And so that's what I did. And then Friday didn't get much better. And then Saturday, when I went to church, I was talking with a nurse friend of mine, and we had been in conversation since Thursday night. And so she was prepared. She had her little nurse kit with her, and she took my blood pressure and stuff, and it was quite high. My blood pressure runs pretty low, on the good side. Anyway, it runs pretty low. But this was pretty high. And she said she would check it later, just to see, if it comes back down. And at that moment, she didn't feel any skipping, but she was going to keep an eye on me throughout the church service. And again, she was going to check it later. Well, I had played my dulcimer for special music. It was a beautiful song. It was "Here I Am, Lord." Some people might know it as "I'm the Lord of Sea and Sky." I think there's one other name for it that people might know it as. But anyways, I played that all the way through. And then I was feeling kind of woozy. And when I got off the platform, I thought I was going to fall. But I tried to hold it together, and I exited out of the sanctuary as non-dramatic as I could. So I wouldn't draw attention to myself and alarm the other parishioners there, because that was important. If you create panic, that doesn't help you, and it doesn't help other people because they're freaking out. And then my friend followed me out because she knew that something wasn't right. And she took my she checked my pulse and stuff, and my heart was skipping really bad. It was skipping, and it was pounding, and it was alarming. So she took me to the local emergency room to be evaluated. And when we got there and they hooked me up and everything, my blood pressure was extremely high. And the heart rate monitor was picking up the skips. But really, even though they did all the lab work and stuff like that, they're trying to chalk it up to I was having an anxiety attack, a panic attack. Even though my friend would tell you that I was extremely calm. I wasn't freaking out. I was extremely calm. But it basically was trying to say that it was just a really bad anxiety attack. And so they prescribed me some anxiety medication and told me to take that, and for my nausea, to take nausea medication because I was nauseated too from my heart racing so bad. And it just saddens me. It saddens me a lot. to have people, close relations like my husband, and medical professionals not really look into the situation more. You know, I tried telling them as best as I could that I've been dealing with problems like this since we started getting the really bad smog. That my health has been steadily declining, especially on the days that the smog's really bad. It's very hard to function. I have a friend of mine, he has COPD, and with all this smog going on, his heart has become so damaged, he actually needs a transplant. And there's plenty of documentation that this smog has caused a lot of health problems, especially with those who deal with breathing problems already, those who have compromised immune systems. But there's those health professionals out there. There's those family members out there who don't want to believe the information or look into things and see if, hey, you know, this might be what's causing you to have heart problems. And it's just sad. You know, I kind of made my peace that if they don't do anything to try to figure out what's going on with my heart. I'm supposed to be wearing a heart monitor. They're supposed to get me set up with that, so hopefully that provides them more validity that not just having anxiety attacks, that there's something else going on. But anyways, I've come to this sad reality that this could be a fatal problem. And, you know, if nobody takes me seriously and looks into this, my life could be cut quite short. And that's a scary thought. But it's okay. I can only do so much. I can only scream at the rooftops how much I don't feel good. I can only explain my symptoms so many times to so many people. I can only just walk around in a daze or in a stupor and stumble around because my heart's not working. My head is just like so cloudy, confused. I can only try to catch my breath every so often, and people just keep ignoring the obvious. So I've already raised the alarm. I've said my piece. And if nobody wants to listen, nobody wants to take me seriously, well, then you know what happens in the end. And it's sad. I'm done. I really am just done. I'm tired. I am so tired. I don't have the strength to fight with people, to fight with medical professionals. I don't have the strength. It's taking everything I have to talk to you. And I just don't have the strength. So I've done my part. I've let people know that there's problems. some good friends of mine know there's problems. And so they're keeping an eye on me, trying to fight my battle for me, since I don't have the strength. And I'm running out of options. And I'm hoping and I'm praying that somebody somewhere will take me seriously and really look deeper into what's going on, so that maybe I can bounce back. Right now, I think I'm done with the farmers markets and my gardening. I just don't have the strength. I went outside in the garden and I harvested some chamomile and some calendula and something else I don't remember. But that took everything I had. And so I went back inside and I took a 3-hour nap. Got back up and put the stuff in the dehydrator. Started a tincture to help ease some symptoms of, I don't even know now. But I started a tincture anyway. And then I've just basically been vegging the rest of the day, because that's all I can do. I don't know how you guys are doing on your own journeys in life, how your health is going. But I pray that you don't have to fight to get your voices heard, if you have struggles going on. I hope people listen to you. I'm listening to you, because I understand what it's like to not be listened to. Well, that's all there is for this video. I have to go back in and rest. But guys, I hope wherever you are, whatever you're dealing with, that you are wonderfully blessed. Until I see you again, bye-bye.